Palmetto cheese stuffed hamburgers. For information about where you can find Palmetto cheese, visit www.palmettocheese.com. For this recipe, you'll need 1 pound of ground beef, 1 pound of ground turkey, 1 tub of Palmetto cheese, the original or jalapeno flavor, and some Montreal steak seasoning, or just regular steak seasoning. This usually comes with salt, pepper, garlic, dried onions, and red pepper already mixed into it. Before we mix everything up, we're going to go outside and turn on the grill. Whenever you're grilling, make sure you take the necessary precautions to keep everybody safe, whether using charcoal or gas. When working with raw meat and any other food item, always make sure that you wash your hands first before working with it. In a bowl, we're now going to combine our ground beef, our ground turkey, and our seasoning. You just want to mix this up thoroughly. Before we portion out the hamburgers, we're going to portion out the Palmetto cheese. If you portion out the cheese ahead of time, you won't have to worry about your spoon touching the cheese and then going back and touching the meat. That way, if you don't use up all of your cheese, you're still able to eat it and be safe. We're going to use a heaping tablespoonful of Palmetto cheese for each hamburger. You can use a little bit more or a little bit less. If you use too much, you run the risk of it all coming out the sides whenever you put it on the grill, so be careful. Now we're going to assemble the hamburgers. Take 2 4-ounce patties of meat and put those together first. Make sure you smash them pretty thin, but get them nice and even. It's easiest to form on a plate. Take your Palmetto cheese, keep it in a ball in the middle, and then put the one top over the other. And just make sure you seal up the edges. That way your Palmetto cheese doesn't come out the side. Our grill should be nice and hot, so let's head outside. Place your hamburgers on the grill. Make sure you put the heat on medium, close the lid, and come back in about 5 minutes. While our burgers are cooking outside, we come back in to wash our hands and get a clean plate to put the hamburgers on. You don't want to put the cooked hamburgers on the same plate that have the raw meat. After the burgers have been on the grill for about 5 minutes, you want to give them a half turn. It's now time to turn the hamburgers over. Make sure you don't press down on the hamburgers with a spatula. You don't want to squeeze out all the cheese. When your cheese starts coming out the side, you're ready to go. We're going to serve our hamburgers on a hamburger bun with some lettuce and tomato, topped with some pepper relish. And we'll cut it in half so you can see what it looks like. Got a Palmetto cheese-filled hamburger. Thank you for watching episode 3 of Cooking with Palmetto Cheese. This has been Palmetto cheese stuffed hamburgers. For additional episodes of Cooking with Palmetto Cheese, visit the Palmetto Cheese Facebook page. Or you can check us out on YouTube. Just type in Palmetto Cheese.